this section is about the practical implementation of a relay in our system. So we're going to have a quick look at the code. I'm going to just draw the circuit for you, and then we're going to couple both the electromagnetic relay as well as the solid state relay on the Arduino board. So let's start and just see what we're trying to do now. So as an example, what I've done here is I've taken the part that we've done on the float switch, and we now just with that float switch going to switch a relay on and off. Remember the float switch? We've switched the LED on and off, so we're going to take that same pin 13 and we're just going to switch the relay on and off. So it's basically going to consist out of this. We will have our float switch. So I'm just going to draw a switch in there. That float switch will be coupled to ground. It will then be coupled to our Arduino digital pin number 2. So that's our sensing. Remember, that is an internal pull-up, pin number 2. And then on pin number digital 13, your LED is coupled there, your internal LED. But we're also going to couple our relays there. So what we'll do there is that is just going to the relay board. So there's your relay board. And you will also have a ground to the relay and a VCC coupled to the relay. So basically your VCC will be coupled to the VCC of your Arduino, and that's on that 5-volt pin of yours. The ground, of course, will be coupled to the ground pin of the Arduino. Now I just want to quickly show you, let's draw our relay board. Here's our relay board. So the relay board will have, this one's got now 2 relays on it, the first one that we're going to work with. Then there's a pin VCC, which is your 5-volt. So your 5-volt will be coupled there. Then you've got another pin, which is your ground. So your ground of your Arduino will be coupled there. And then you've got a pin that's your signal or your data pin in here. So that will be coupled then to D13, digital pin 13 of our board. And that's where the output's going to be. So if the float switch switches, it's going to tell the relay to switch. Now, very important, I want to just show you here on this side of the relay board. Now you will have 2 contacts in this case. Those contacts is normally open contacts. Some of the relays will have a normally open as well as a normally closed contact. A normally open contact just means it's normally open. And if you switch the relay, it will close. A normally closed contact means it's normally closed, the switch. And if you switch the relay, it will open. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. And then here we've got 2 contacts on this relay as well. So if I switch that relay on, then it basically means that this switch that's there will be switched on. And I can use that switch then for anything that I like to switch on and off. So let's have a look at our software first, and then we're going to build and see how it works on our Arduino board, on the breadboard itself. Alright, if we look at our code here, it's exactly the same code that we used for the, and I'm going to go through it very quickly, as we used for the float. So we've got our float pin, that's digital IO2. Then we've got our LED pin, that's the built-in pin 13. Then we've got our float state, it's 0. We just define it as 0 at first, but it can be 1 or 0 depending on the float switch. Then in our setup, serial begin for our communication to our screen. Then pin mode, LED pin is an output. Because it's an output, we want to output switch that LED on, or we switch the relay on, so it's an output. And we're going to use that same pin to switch our relay. And then pin mode float pin is a input pull-up. Remember, the pull-up resistor is inside of it. Then our main loop, everything is in our main loop. So in our main loop, we say float state is equal to digital read float pin. So you just read the float pin. And if the float pin is low, then we switch on the LED. That means if it's switched and it's down to ground, then we switch on the LED and we write that to the screen. Otherwise, we switch off the LED and we write that to the screen. All right, so we can just compile. And I'm going to upload it to the board so long. So my board's coupled and it's uploaded to the board. Let's have a look at the circuit quickly. So here we've got our float switch. It's just the 2 pins. So the 1 pin we take to ground and the other pin to pin number 2, like in our code. And then we're going to switch to couple our relay. Now our relay is very important. There's a VCC ground and then there's a data pin for the one relay and a data pin for the other relay. So our VCC, I'm going to take this orange for the VCC. The ground, I'll take the green. Pulls out, okay, green, VCC. And then for the data pin, I'm going to take this yellow. That's for the one relay, this relay. All right, and I'm going to couple it quickly now. So you'll see that the VCC just go to VCC there, and the ground just go to ground there. There's another ground pin that I can use there. And then this one, I'm going to put it to pin number 13, where that LED is. Pin number 13. Let me just make sure I'm in 13. I'm on ground 13. There's 13. And now you can check the LED there, but you can also check the LED here that shows that this relay is switched. Now, why is it switched? Because there's it open now. It's not switched. And let me turn it like that. So it's switch, not switch, switch, not switch. And we can also have a look at our serial monitor. So there you can see the serial monitor is off at the moment and it's on. So if it's on here, then the relay switch. If it's off, it's not switched. So there you can see the operation of and how easy it is to couple the relay. Now on this side here, you will just screw in where your switch would have been for your AC coupling. Please remember that if you're not qualified to work with the AC, it can be dangerous, and I then rather suggest that you get an electrician to couple that side for you. But you can do the rest and let a qualified person then, if you're not comfortable with that, or if it's a law in your country where you must get an electrician to work on the AC, then just get one to do that coupling for you. I also just want to show you the solid state relay, the coupling of the solid state relay. Very nice to use. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull out this relay. So this relay, we'll put that to the side, and now we'll take the solid state relay. The solid state relay has got a negative and a positive on the input side where you do your switching, and like we've said, it can work from 3 to 32 volt DC, this one. So the negative I'm just going to couple to the ground there. There's a ground, and the positive part I will now couple to my relay switch. So that is then pin number 13. Let me just make sure that I've got 13 there. There's pin number 13. So at the moment you can see it's on. Why is it on? Because my switch is on. So if I switch this off, it will be off. There you can see it's off. And if I switch it on, it's on. So there you can see on, off. And that's how easy it is to switch a solid state relay. Now guys, relays are awesome. And I hope you enjoyed the session and you've seen how easy it is to switch heavy current equipment from our Arduino with our solid state or our electromagnetic relays. Let's move on.